Uh, just my opinion off top. It just sounds like a death trap. I mean, it does. It just seems like that's somewhere you don't want to actually stay at. Um, the fact that you know he's still able to run these businesses while he's a president is like crazy work for me. But then again, I don't know too much about it because yeah, whatever. But man, very sad situation. The lady lost her life. They don't know what it was. Um, it's funny that they're already starting to call it, or it may, or well, putting the idea out there that it was a self deletion. Even though the injuries were, not consistent with the fire and things like that. So, who knows what the possible outcome may be until the coroner gives its final call on the matter. As for the other two incidents that happened there in Las Vegas, and again, with the gentleman Matthew, this is why a lot of people have been pushing for mental health, putting mental health in the forefront. I believe now more than ever it is very, 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 very imperative that we, take the time to actually, put a lot more effort and, try to get a better understanding of what's going on in people's heads. It's one of those things that, just like, you know, for example, gun violence is often overlooked, even though there has been a public outcry for it. Victims of families and, victims of the perpetrators have called for, better standards and protocol in terms of mental health. And, it's just really sad and disheartening. As for the other case, the third and final case about the 78-year-old woman, very tragic. When something as simple as a door can, potentially injure you to the point to where as though, you pass away, and that's a life that did not need to be lost. You know, they said the door malfunctioned. They would definitely have to prove that in the court of law. But I'm pretty sure that